Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop, see what's out there. Today I got a bunch of CVs. This one may be the smallest of the bunch, more of a starter class CV. And this is the Cygnus CV by LeGuipo, if I said that name right. If I did not, I'm sorry about that. So let's take a look at this one here. Off the gates, I do like the shaping on it. It is pretty compact and small, fairly aerodynamic looking. Oh, I like these little side these pieces here that kind of separate from the hull. That looks pretty cool. I like how the landing gear are arranged too. It kind of looks sensible. So this is kind of like a separate side piece that kind of goes over the rest of the ship just to hold the turret and the landing gear, but it looks really cool that way. Also, nice use of color in the mix. Top profile looks pretty nice too. So yeah, everything about it looks pretty good. Let's take a look inside here a minute. Oh, okay. So we've got a kind of a dual hangar door system. Lifts the ramp and the hangar door here, and then you hop right in. And oh, nice layout for the hangar. Looks like we've got a lot of functional parts close by here. Generator, Wi-Fi, ammo box. Oh, original ammo box. So we got a constructor, a fridge, food processor. Let me get out. Let me turn this on so I can see what parts these are. Okay, so large constructor, probably trying to save on CPU. Being more of a starter class ship. Generator, warp core up there, fuel tanks. Let's take a walk in there. Oh, look at that. Nice medical bay over here. Shower, bathroom, O2, all the medical equipment. Nice setup. The cores right there. We've got a spot to add in a shield. Well, that's cool. So it's upgradable as well. Gotta love that. We got a detector right up front here. Go up the elevator. That's right behind the core. And then you got your pilot seat and a couple passenger seats there. Nice view. Oh yeah, this would probably do the job here. So it starts out with a warp. Looks like it's set up to upgrade to a shield. I would not doubt that there is places to put in more core blocks. I don't know if they're set up in a specific place yet or not, but looks like you could add stuff along the sides over here or any place you could really fit it. Quite a few locations here, and it looks like you got thruster access to a lot of locations. Let's do a light check real quick, see what this looks like at night inside. Oh yeah, look how much the appearance changes at night. Pretty cool. I'm not actually seeing too much in actual lights. There's some over here you can tell, and something over there. But the texture lights and the coloring really kind of shine through when it's dark. It is a bit dark right now, but yeah, that does look pretty nice. Walk into this room here. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, just turn the lights back on, and let's take a look at the specs on this one here. Alright, so we're unlocked level 10, so yeah, starter class CV all the way. It's got 2 cannon turrets, 1 detector, 2-hour and 2-minute build time. Doesn't look like it's requiring any zirconium or restrium, some neo, some cobalt. It's unavoidable with the CV. It's got a lot of fuel tanks in it. Looks like once you fill this thing up, it could run for quite a long time. CPU wise, we're looking at a CPU tier 2. I do believe this is I'm in vanilla right now, so I'm looking at this in vanilla specs. This very well could be compatible with Reforged Eden as well. I do believe most of these starter class ships usually are. The CPU doesn't fluctuate that much here on CVs especially. Other than that, yeah, spec wise, it's got some good lift thrust, strafing thrust, good forward thrust. Looks like the thrust all the way around is good. Let's check the storage on this as well. So we got a container controller. Okay, 1 container controller. Looks like it's 309K storage. We got a fridge, and then the ammo box is a default ammo box is 14K. Yeah, other than that, yeah, it looks like a nice ship, inexpensive. Can give it a shield. I don't see necessarily any designated turret, extra turret mount locations on here, but I'm pretty sure you could stick some in certain places if you wanted to beef it up a little bit more. Other than that, very cool ship. Again, this is the Cygnus by LeGuipo. So the next one I've got here is a very blue ship. I thought this one was pretty exotic looking from the pictures on the workshop here. And this is the Chrystos V1n, and this is by Vinnn, or Vinnn. Right off the gates, I can tell that this is Xeno, so this would be more of a combat-oriented ship, I gotta assume. And I would also believe that a lot of these little plus marks may be additional turret positions for this. Makes sense, or just some decorative stuff. But you could technically put turrets, I think, in all these locations, which would kind of make sense. It looks like it's set up for a lot of turrets, especially across this back glass wing. That's an interesting idea. But this deck back here will actually work pretty good too. This is where you'd want to put in your biggest turrets, and I bet you these would be artillery. These would be normal. Maybe there's some instructions inside telling you about that. But that's a nice simple approach to it. Cool styling, and since it's Xeno too, I know the texturing with Xeno is rough. Very rough, and it looks like this was actually done pretty well with the Xeno blocks, and it looks like it's almost entirely Xeno from what I'm seeing. Are these? Yeah. Oh well, except for the texture light blocks here. These are combat steel, but everything else is Xeno. Let's take a look inside here, see what we got. Oh, nice hangar. Laid out quite well. We got good hangar space, a lot of equipment around here. Looks like a lot of storage as well. Let's see what kind of storage we're looking at here. Okay, so we got this is a Harvest 2. I have to check for harvesting on here too. So we got 320K harvest controller. I'll look at all that later. The full thing is so 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 1. Wow, so that's 8 different storage units. We've got a small constructor on both sides over here. Of course, the medical bay at the front of the hangar. Nicely lit. Let's go to the next room here a minute. And we got a front exit door, it looks like. Go on, open. There we go. Yep, front exit door. Bathroom. Oh, looks like a little bathroom and shower in the elevator. Interesting. And oh, I like how this is shaped up here with the glass and the cockpit. That looks really good. Again, 2 passenger seats, pilot seat, more passenger seats back over here. Some crew members, med, O2, and out the back to a landing pad in the back area as well. Very cool. Huh. So, yeah, this one, I gotta assume that this is a combat-oriented ship with some other function, but I'm curious about the mining on it as well. It did say it had harvest controllers, but maybe it's set up to add in some, at least a multi-turret. Not seeing necessarily any locations, unless I'm missing it for, like, drills on here. But yeah, cool shaping. The layout and design looks like it would be a tried and true combat oriented ship where you've got this big bulk area on the front. Let me just fly in the inside of this too. Oh, a detector way up front here. Oh, I missed this part of the ship. I guess I didn't go forward. So we also have a farm section. Very nice. So, yeah, maybe not just all about combat, maybe just kind of just about everything. So I'm seeing farms, a little bit of production, quite a bit of storage, a lot of cargo boxes in here. Oh, and here's a Oh, a pilot seat. Way down over here. Interesting location for one. That might work too because it's set back. You got a bunch of turrets in front of you. So that'd be like a nice first-person pilot seat. Then you have your main bridge on the top over here. All right, well, let's take a look at some specs on here a minute. 8 hours and about 20-minute build time. It's going to use some Estrium and Zecosium. Unlock level 20. Size class 4. Really good speed. So this might be more of a strafer type of combat ship, which is actually quite effective in this game. Looking at this 104 strafing on it, which is almost matching its forward thrust, and a lot of lift thrust as well. So yeah, I believe it could carry the storage that it does have on here. Oh, let's get to the right ship here. Oh, color-coded everything in here too. Very nice. So we got deconstructor setups, a lot of different storage bays. Easy to sort through. Equipment storage bay. Not sure how big every one of them are. So it looks like a lot of these are box based. And we got a 320 input, 320 output. Guns, ammo, cargo, loot 1 to 320k. Loot 2. Couple harvest at 320k. Yes. And oh yeah, ammo. Jeez. 1, 2, 3. 4. Holy crap. Yeah, this this has a lot of storage on it, but you know what? It's got the power to move it too. So this actually looks like it would be a pretty effective ship in game. Providing you've got the Xeno material and things like that. It looks like you could add a lot of turrets to this. I don't know if I missed it or not, but I didn't see necessarily information LCD inside of here explaining anything about the turrets or anything like that, but I would assume that the pluses on the hull mean 3x3 turret, and the other symbols, mainly just in these back locations, would fit artillery guns, or artillery turrets, I should say. And I guess maybe these side areas were meant for launchers as well. That would kind of make sense. You could actually get in 1, 2, 3, 12 probably launchers if you, 6 per side if you placed them in these locations over here. So yeah, anyway, very nice job. It looks like it's set up good for just about everything, and it's quick, and it can move a lot of weights, and being the hull material that it is, it's strong. So yeah, I think this could do a pretty good job taking out some enemy ships, enemy engagements, especially if you load it up with a whole bunch of turrets on there. Probably do a wonderful job. Anyway, this again is the Chrystos V1n by Vinnn. So the next one here is the UEF SIRIUS. No limit. It's listed on the title by Johnwhile. Now this one I thought was really pretty. Star Wars based ship, I gotta assume, or it looks that way at least. It's kind of got that wedge shape design, very slender wedge shape design. Love the colors that are mixed in here, and it's also running some asymmetry. Again, with a Star Wars ship, I'm noticing the distinct wedge shape pattern with the like top armor, bottom armor, and then you've got a different combination of things on the inside of that. Looks like we've got a lot of broadside like turrets on here too, which is really cool looking. Wow, yeah, a lot of them back over here. Looks like we got a blast door hangar set up. We'll go inside in a little bit though. Yeah, that's a big one. Oh, I like how it lands too. Look at the landing gear on here, and the rows of turrets on the bottoms as well. These stripes look really nice on here too. Gotta say that kind of gives it a nice accent, breaks up some things. Oh yeah, there's a lot going on here. I love this whole top section here too, with the buildings essentially on the hull. Looks really cool. This big piece here on both sides. That's interesting. Not sure exactly what it is, but again, it looks really cool. And then all this, a lot of, well, this back part, okay, so this is symmetrical, but then the symmetry starts to go away over here. And then it kind of shifts over to one side, and then it's different all the way up to about this area here. Artillery mounted on the top there. I like how this this control section is, and asymmetrical and everything. That is cool. Doorway in over there. Yeah, this is really cool. Well done looking ship from the outside. Now, on the pictures, it did not show anything on the interior on the post. So you've seen the outside of it, and I thought it looked really cool. So I wanted to check that out, but I have not seen what the inside of this ship looks like at all, even from pictures. So let's come in here first. So we've got a nice big sprawling hangar here. I like how this is kind of nice and smooth with the painted lines. There's a lot of lights in here too. So here, let me go to the at nighttime. Take a look at what this looks like here. Okay, so it doesn't look like the lights are too bright. They're just kind of more indicator lights. All right, so we'll turn these back on again. I just wanted to see how that portrayed there. And we have some information in here. Floor 1 reactor infirmary. Titanic, floor 2 computer, floor 3 crew quarters, teleport station. Yeah, again we've got the neat looking Star Wars hallways here. Oh, that's cool. Find your way through here. So fuel oxygen assembly line. Oh, look at that. This must be like the assembly part of that. So it's like making this stuff, these tanks, and they're going down a conveyor belt. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting idea. I like that. What we got in here? It looks like a pocket constructor. And we got some storage there. Goes back to that hallway. Let's set up in this area over here. Looks like we just got some more oxygen tanks that it has a production line to make. Let me head down this hallway, see where we end up at. All kinds of stuff. We got a, looks like a down thruster there. No, I'm sorry, a lift thruster there. And some storage. And where does this go? Okay, that goes right out the front. Interesting. Maybe maintenance or something like that there. And Wi-Fi in the front, and that would go there. Let's head around this way, take a different hallway. And what do we got over here? Oh, those like some bombs or something like that. That's cool. I've seen that in another creation recently. Oh yeah, it was a dreadnought that we were fighting with, or part of a mission. And I've seen like some mock-up like bombs or something inside of that. It's a neat idea. I kind of like the looks of that. Might have to do something like that, and what I'm working on currently. Very cool. Yeah, again, I like the hallways, nice and wide. This kind of shape pattern, very reminiscent of Star Wars type of setups here. I like the symbols. We got a med bay, it looks like, over here. Oh, this is nicely done. Very cool. What does this say? The abuse of spices is prohibited. No spice. Okay, so yep, nice med bay. What's over here then? Oh, then we got a farm section over here. That's cool. I like how that's done as well. So we've got some grow lights on the top here. A nice little rack thing here to put those grow lights in. A bunch of food processors. Fridge. Nice. So it looks like we got 36 grow plots here. I'm just curious if we have a mirror on the other side here. Yep, another 36, so I would say 72 grow plots, at least in this part of the ship. Okay, and then we're back to the big hangar here. Let me go out the other direction here. Oh wow, so where does this go? Yeah, all kinds of places. Quality of life tips. Okay, so we got some information about the ship. constructors, what's used for what, refining ores. I like how this is. This is very industrial. All the beams and things like that, like a big production plant here. It's kind of interesting how these all these parts are displayed too. So we've got a constructor kind of in the middle here, and you put in your materials there. Oh, this is really cool. I like the presentation of the parts. I don't think I've seen it done quite in this fashion before. Takes up some space, but it looks neat, and this ship's got some room. So, yeah, and this almost like conveyor belt system going down the front. Actually, yeah, that's what that would be. This would ride on the beam. Slick, very slick. Well, it's those little tweaks and depths of doing things like this. It's just so cool when you see it done. If you got the room for it. Obviously, you ain't going to do this kind of thing on a starter CV, but yeah, when you got a bigger ship like this, it's interesting to fill that up with some nice looking role-playing stuff there. Nice room up over here. I'll probably get lost in here too. Ammo controller, rooms everywhere. Another elevator over there. This goes, so you can get up on the top of this conveyor belt, or well, this crane system over here. We got over on the side here. It's like some more places, another way to get out or in the ship. Elevator going back down to this floor. So that would go back up again to another access point there. And we got an elevator there and here. Yeah, I'm gonna get lost. This area here, I'm really gonna get lost in, but it's cool. It is cool. It's very interesting. So I think, oh no, we got more stuff over this way. Like in the real world, big pentax attack, Yep. Well, that's cool. So that's, oh, look at this. So we got our shield in there, and shield and warp core. And this is really interesting. That's like a big pentaxid crystal there. That's cool. It's like this big machine, too. The whole thing is displayed in like this giant unit that looks like it was installed like a ship engine. Very cool, very cool. And wow, and we're still moving one direction here on this ship. This thing's a big ship. More really cool displayed stuff. Oh, look at that. I've never seen that deco console piece displayed that way before. That's pretty cool looking. Ship decoy. Ship decoy. Oh yeah, so we got more on that there. Some cargo boxes. Not 100% sure. Oh, is that a... Oh, this is a turret right there. Okay, so that is a decoy turret mounted in the floor there, and you have access to it here in case you wanted to replace it or fix it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. We've got some small generators up here. I gotta assume that this is all decoy stuff again. And then we're kind of more hull access out on the outside over here. It looks like we have made it to the front of the ship. Let me backtrack a little bit. We'll catch another floor. Oh, this is the part I get lost in. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, we've been through here. Wow. Okay, yeah, and this is back over there. So let's see. Okay, it looks like we've got an elevator there. I cheat a little bit, fly through the walls, you know, the whole God mode thing. So that we're on 4, and then we go up another floor there. Bridge, tactical room, radar center. Oh wow, look at this. Nice and roomy and open. Pretty crazy LCD there too. Look at all the color and the patterns. Almost look like you're looking at some audio there. Very cool. Equalizer. Artillery 1 and 2. Wow. Yeah, if you ever get lost in the ship. So, a good one for that. So, need to access it. Oh, so this is the artillery itself, so you can actually get to it from inside the ship. A tunnel like below it. That's cool. Oh, look, a boardroom. Interesting table. Again, I haven't seen that used for a table before, but that actually works out pretty good. The height is about right. That's a problem with making tables out of blocks, is the height doesn't seem quite right for the chair height. Even if you go with a half block, it always seems a little bit too much. Full block is way too big. So what's up over here? Radar communications, planet analyzer, and other strange things. Oh yes, there's Earth. Is not flat. Oh, okay. The Earth is not flat. Man, I always thought it was. I'm glad. Glad it's round. It can roll. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot in this ship. This is quite the ship, and this looking over the front area of it here, and wow, elevators. Jeez, it's taller than I thought too. It's such a big ship that it looked kind of like it wasn't all that tall, but it is fairly tall. And I am so lost at this point in time. I don't know where the heck I am, and I know this area is asymmetrical too. Wow, there's just stuff everywhere. Man. Anyway, you guys ought to check this one out. This one, I don't exactly know when it was released, but I'm looking at this thing and it's quite a gorgeous ship. A lot of time and effort was put into this, and it didn't seem to have all that many subs, and I was kind of surprised at that. So, yeah, if you want to, definitely give this one a check out. I think it's really cool. I love the shaping and the general style and theme of the whole thing. It's a pretty ship. Granted, it has a lot of RP value to it, but it looks like it would function pretty well in combat situations too. It's got decoys. It's got a lot of turrets. It looks like it's almost set up for more of a broadside attack versus front-on attack due to its width. It has a lot of turrets running along the sides. It doesn't use traditional hangar doors, but instead your blast doors for the hangar. And let's take a look at the hull material. Looks like we're running combat steel for the most part. Let me just see if the interior was done differently. Looks like we got I don't know, it's carbon too. So yeah, I guess it's mixed. So you'd probably have some carbon on the inside in places, but I'm seeing a lot of combat steel on the inside here too. So it's hard to say. Some of it's combat, some of it's not. Probably might be set up depending on where you were. I think this is part of a ship I haven't seen. Oh yeah, I did see those bombs. Anyway, last thing, let's take a look at the specs. So yeah, again, high. It's a big ship. It's a big ship. So size class 37. About a 38-hour build time. It's going to uses a little bit of Xeno in here. Quite a bit of Estrium and Zecosium, probably for the thrusters and turrets. 9 generators, 18 fuel tanks, 25 ms lift. Strafing's not a lot, but it looks like it's a broadside attack style ship. So I don't think strafing would do you much good in that situation. And let's take a look at the storage here too. Wow. So all the storage is nicely labeled as well. Looks like we got quite a few 320s around in here. Looks like they are labeled which ones are, and a lot of these are going to be boxes and pallets. I'm seeing at least 3 distinct 320k storage units. Might be more. And like this 160,000 for ingots, minerals. Yeah, there's ammunition. Yeah, there's a lot of storage. I couldn't say exactly how much storage is on here, but some of these are pretty big. I guess you'd have to go to each one and add up the numbers, but a lot of these are just shy of 320k that I'm seeing so far. But they seem to fluctuate quite a bit versus one box from the other. So Anyway, very, very cool ship. I'm sure I missed some features on here. Oh, that's cool too. Like, what are these, like, little drop bays here? Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, this is just neat. I like the aesthetics of it. This looks really cool too. This is a turret mount. So we see our retractable turret in there. I like how the round turret base is designed, and I like how it's trimmed away from the side of the body, how it kind of recesses in there. Nice design aspect there too. So yeah, a lot of really cool designing on this one. All right, well, the next one here is the UEF SIRIUS by, no, that's the one I just looked at. I'm sorry, the Conqueror Mk IX Kara by karamenlis. And that is this guy over here, or this. This is a pretty ship too. I love the color scheme. White, black, red, with some texture lights in places to accent it just a little bit. That looks really cool. Now this ship looks vaguely familiar. Like I've seen a variation of this ship before, but I could be totally wrong on that. Well, yeah, I definitely like the styling. The color really gives this one a lot. It just kind of it almost looks like it's ready for a race or something. You know, it's cool. It's gives a lot more detail. I'm doing colors like on one barrier, like over here, and then you got the different color there, and then you mix in like some black with the red and the white. Yeah, it's a nice color scheme for sure. Definitely like that. Nice shaping too. So, right. And quite a bit of thrust on the bottom there. And then we've got a lot of turrets, artillery on the top area, top-down hangar. Oh, that retracts when I come over by the hangar doors here. Interesting. Oh, in the front. So we've got some launchers up here as well. Looks like some weapons to... Oh, wait. Are these mining drills? I think those are mine. Oh, pulse lasers. Okay. So we can take down some shields and then shoot stuff. It looks like we got some artillery on the sides over here. Nice strafing thruster unit over there. I wonder if we got another one of those in back here too. Maybe not. Maybe not. Very cool. Now let's get in here some way. How about through this main side hangar? So this is nice and roomy. Oh, I like the ceiling. It's got a lot of stuff going on. The pipes, the different colors. That looks really cool. A lot of detail there. Let's do a light check a second here too. Okay, so we do have some interior lights here. Definitely a nice bright light over the hangar pad on this side. Very cool. All right, we'll kick the lights back on. Oh, nice. So we've got some labeled controllers, storage controllers. I like the LCDs on them. That looks great. Oh, this is a nice room. Nice production room. Nice place to hang out and build all the stuff you want. Roomy, clean, organized. What more could you ask for? A lot of constructors too. Very cool. And it looks like, wow, interesting looking room over here. Again, the outside theme is coming right through to the inside too, which is really cool. It's a nice looking theme. Again, I like the hallway design, kind of these angled patterns like that. Okay, so we're back in the hangar. I don't think there's anything more up here, but I thought I'd double check. Okay, so that's just a big hangar. Let's catch the elevator to... Okay, so we're just at some landing pads at the top of the hangar there. That's cool. Let's go through this room. Okay, we've been here already. This is a door that goes through. Oh, that's an interesting way to do the door. Kind of on an angle, but it actually goes forward. Ah, very cool idea. We got a warp core right here underneath the floor. You can also see a thruster back over here. And a couple big generators on the top. I like how the wall sections were set up. It looks like this is places to add more parts. I would guess maybe some fuel tanks in those locations. Areas in this room are going to be hot, but it looks like it does have caution symbols here too. That's cool. So I'm back in the hangar. Okay, so here's our main area here. Hangar, manufacturing, engineering, farm, med bay, lounge, crew quarters, mess hall, secure bridge, ammo storage, shield, officers' quarters, tactical operations, conference room, main bridge, teleporter, aft, observation. Wow, yeah. So this is a big one too. This this is nice and clean. So that kind of oh, I didn't even notice this part when I was down there. That there's a balcony all the way around the crafting area. I like the look of this. It's clean. It just looks nice and stylish. Looks like then we've got our green areas marked over here for some farm sections. So we got what, 36 plus another 18. What is that? Well, anyway, we got quite a bit of grow plots there. Do we have the same thing on the other side? No, we do not. So on the other side, we've got a medical facility, it looks like, and some bedrooms. And yeah, kind of all a sick bay, I would say. Okay, so those would be sick beds and some other things, and all the medical stuff and oxygen over there. That is very cool. Let's go back over this way. Oh, kind of looks like it wraps around. What's over here? Oh, okay, so this connects to these smaller hangar bays I see from the outside of the ship. That's cool. And let's go around this way, and yeah, I bet you we have another one over here. Yep. Cool. Well, let's get to this central elevator again. I like how that's done. Alright. What do we got on this floor? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of lighting in here, too. So, I may have to just do a quick flyby again with the lights or at nighttime. Take a look at this. Oh, so this must be the mess hall, I gotta assume. Nice big open area, bunch of tables, really wide section over here. We got some controllers over on the side here. Looks like just a 320K sitting there. A lot of seating. Wow, some bathroom area. This room over here. Oh, bedroom area. Well, yeah, very nice. And storage. Wow. So, yeah, a lot of stuff over here, too. So, we were on... Oh, I like how that's highlighted, so I know I'm on floor 3 right now. So, let's go to floor 2, which is up. Either direction. Oh, this looks cool. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this on the LCD chart. Yep. Yeah, nice. Again, I like how all the wall, the trim, the angle, the red, the black, the looks like there's gray as well and white. Nice color arrangement. It gives it a lot of extra detail that way. And then we can go through the front of here, and then yeah, there's some wood grain too, which is interesting. Floodwig. Feldwig. Wig. Yeah, I think I said that right. Maybe. English escapes me, but it's the only language I know. No, this looks great too. This looks great. Here, let's do a quick light check over here. Yeah. Not too shabby. I like this conference table. That looks really cool. Wood grain for the top of it, and yeah, that particular texture on the side has the dividing it up in the middle. You get a half texture light, which looks really good, as the sides of the table, and then some indentations on the middle. maybe for your conference phone and things like that. Well, I don't know if they use phones in this time frame, but yeah, very cool floor here. Let's go up to the top floor. And looks like we got doors off either side. Looks like we got an observation room out the one side over here. And heading over here. Ooh, wow, look at that. That looks sharp. Again, I've got the lights turned down too, so you get to see all the accent lights. Oh, look at how the floor's done. It's kind of a black wood grain. Interesting look for that. It's a cool look though. I like it. I like it. Always got to experiment with those textures, and the textures in combination with each other and colors. You can come up with so many different varieties, even with limited amounts of textures available. Anyway, very, very cool ship. Let's take a look at some specs here, see what you're in for if you want to spawn this one in game. 30-hour build time. Quite a bit of, a decent amount of Zacosium in the restroom again. Quite a lot of weaponry on here, plus some multi-turrets that looks like stock. A couple artillery turrets, rocket launchers, some cannons, CPU-wise. Okay, so this is a vanilla build. Looks like it comes in at tier 4, just under the 10 million CPU. So that part works out pretty good too. So a lot of fuel tanks, 67 fuel tanks, size class 19. So yeah, this is no small ship either. Looks like we got some pretty involved signal logic going on in here too. Very nice. And some bunch of options in the P menu. Yeah, this looks like it was quite an undertaking building this ship. It's a big ship. It's very detailed, quite expansive interior. A lot of docking areas. Everything, farms, weapons. Get the lights back on here a minute. All materials combat steel. Well, not entirely. I've seen steel out in this area over here. That's probably specific on where it needs the most protection. Yeah, since we're looking kind of at the back of the ship there, I wouldn't expect that would have to be the more solid areas of the ship. And then, yeah, very nice ship. I like it. Cool colors. Cool aesthetics all the way around. Alright, so the last one I've got today is this one over here, and it is the UCH Patrol Vessel OPV by Stellar Titan. And this one is... Now this one confuses me a little bit because it might be just a AI ship. But I thought it looked really nice regardless. The heads up on the AI, it looks like you would have a pilot seat here, but it's actually a NPC sitting over here. And I couldn't find a pilot seat in this ship, and therefore that's why it's not landing on the ground right now. I spawned it, and then I was like, I can't land this. I like the design and shaping though. It's not too big. It's very slick though. Smooth coming through here. I like how the 4 thruster units are set up on here. Aesthetically, it looks very, very pleasing. But I do fear that this may not be a usable ship for players in game, but I'm not certain on that. So coming into the hangar, which is unusual because it's got hangar access at the front of the ship, or front bottom. Well, I wouldn't say front, kind of a midsection. But it's a great looking hangar. We got a boarding ramp. Okay, so that opens up the door over there. Nicely detailed inside of here. A lot of busy going on the walls. Combination of texture lights, a lot of different textures. Kind of all more in that gray styling, but I think that looks really good as well. And yeah, this is definitely an AI ship. I'm seeing maybe I grabbed the wrong version of this. My apologies. Maybe there's another version that is for players. But it looks like I'm looking at a POI here. So that's why you'd be seeing this, and that's why I can't find a pilot seat. Regardless, it's still a pretty cool looking ship here. Oh, I like this. little area over the hangar to look out the back of it. We got our shield and generators. There's a nice little engine room over here. Taxi tank. Let's go up over here to the top of the ship. Oh yeah, look at the hallway here. That looks great. All these Star Wars looking hallways. Been trying to do the same as of late, so yeah. Nice crew area over here. And some more crew members. Like some medical stuff. Nice medical bay. And this front room here looks like kind of like an armory. A couple ammo boxes. Let's go to the top. And then our pilot seat. Yeah, okay, so we've been through here before. It's not a real big ship. It's very nice though. Very, very nicely detailed. Let me just do a light check on this one here a minute. I don't know if the specs are going to make any sense to anybody on this one. Lighting looks nice too. That's got a nice look to it. Yeah, kind of almost looks like there's different shades of gray in the mix, and I think there is now. Potentially, like this is a different shade than that. Yeah, that's a cool looking ship. Yeah, well, let's see. So this one actually sits in CPU quite well too. It's like we're looking at a tier 2 vanilla CPU. Unfortunately, I just don't think this one, I don't think you can use it without modifying it in game, because you'd have to remove the AI stuff, or the like the spawner that's in there, and then set it up a little bit different. I'm not sure how much. I don't think it would take that much work to make this a good usable ship, but it's something I didn't realize when I brought it into. Let's see. I'm just curious if a ship like this would have storage in it too. Ammo box. Yeah, okay, so it's got ammo boxes. But yeah, it's not really a player ship. My apologies on that one. Still, great looking design. And maybe there is a player ship version of this. So I'll have to look at the workshop and see if there is something like that. It's a great looking ship though. It's not too big. It's got a cool look to it. It looks like it would be in a game such as Star Citizen or something like that. So definitely like it. And that is pretty much all I've got for today. Next week, early next week, I'll probably have another update again on the Dreadnought that I've been working on for a while now, which is actually probably smaller than this ship. Yeah, curious. Yeah, this is a cool looking ship too. I just gotta say it again. And this one's great. Everything on here today was really nicely done. So yeah, definitely awesome work to all the authors involved on this. And if you're watching this and want to give some people some thumbs up or some subs or something like that, feel free. I'll have the links to all these in the video description on the Steam Workshop, so you can check them out. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And anyway, you all have yourself a good day. I will talk to you later.